Sorry. Um, Welcome back. It is the 29th. It's Monday. I haven't vlogged in a couple days. Partly because I've been too sick and partly because I've been too busy. Both. Had a couple days that wow, my head got really bad. I tried to vlog, I erased it. I vlogged, I erased it. It's pretty severe, but it's been like that before. I literally just got done putting together two storage units all by myself. I'm pretty proud of myself. There's 6 whole cubby. I'd take you upstairs, but I'll do it later when the room is finished. My husband finally finished painting the room. So I put those cubbies together all this morning. And now I've got to just start putting things in there. Priced out some of these comfy round, they're just round little chairs for the kids, but they're like $40 a piece, and I would need 4 of them. So I'm trying to find, we have 2 video chairs down in the basement that used to be my son's, but they're red corduroy. But at this point, and there's only 2 of them, I don't know. I need to purchase a rug, a TV. I said this is their Christmas present. Me putting all this stuff in there. Unless, of course, I use the TV from the basement. I don't know. So anyway, let me tell you about my day yesterday before I keep babbling on. I had a very long day. As I might have mentioned, my daughter's birthday was last week. So yesterday, my other daughter, Brittany, and I and Tierney got together, and Yuta joined us for lunch. But we went to the mall. I hate the mall. I never go to the mall. I refuse the mall. But I went to the mall yesterday because, by golly, I was going to spend the day with my girls, no matter how dizzy and crappy I felt. And believe me, I felt dizzy and crappy. But I went. We shopped, or I should say they shopped. I purchased earrings to match my necklace. My daughter Brittany has the identical pair, and I saw them on her, and I said, oh my God, I want those earrings. And so we went to the store and got them. So we did quite a bit of shopping, and then we went to Gordon Brewery, I can't say the last name, restaurant in the mall, and met Yuta, and we sat there for 2 hours. I mean, literally 2 hours at least, or more. The service was horrible. The food wasn't all that great either. But anyway, had lunch. Then Yuta went her way, and we continued to do more shopping. We went to, not in the mall, we left there, and then went to Target and TJ Maxx. So by this point, it's around, we left my house at 11:30, by the way. Stopped at a liquor store so my daughters could buy a couple bottles of wine to continue celebrating. And then we went back to Tierney's house, and they had a couple glasses of wine. We played this card game that Brittany had just bought, played with the kids. I made dinner for the kids so Tierney could chill out. Well, actually, Tierney was trying to make lunches. I never got home till 7 o'clock last night. That was a long day for me, and I never stopped. So, praise God. Praise God. I amaze myself when I do amaze myself when I just say, I'm getting in the car and I'm going. I don't care. I'm dying, but I'm not going to tell them how much I feel. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say, at one point I did say, I have to sit down. We had walked so much, and I said, I really have to sit down. And by that time, we were at the restaurant, and I could sit down. But I didn't tell them, oh, I'm really dizzy. Oh, hold on. I just would stop and grab a hold of something, and I amaze myself. I'm kudoing myself right now, really, because I can't believe I got through yesterday. And I can't believe that I just got those 2 storage things done all by myself. Hammering, screwing, and putting these pieces of wood together. There's 6 cubby holes in each one, so that's 12. It's amazing what you can do when you just decide, I'm not so sick that I can't get out of bed, so I'm just going to push. Sleep the last couple nights has been actually a little bit better, and I stopped taking the melatonin. 3 nights ago, I stopped taking the melatonin, and my sleep has been a little bit better, if that's at all possible. So I don't know what's happening. I did have a conversation at lunch with my daughters about my illness, as far as I just said to them that I did not believe in my heart of hearts that I was ever going to be well again, that I was just going to try to function as best I could, but that I did not believe that I was ever going to get out of this. And that was the bottom line. I watched the documentary Unrest by Jennifer Bray or Bray. I'm sure most of you have seen that. That was kind of scary. She ain't never going to get better either. Went to church Saturday night, trying to catch up with everything. What did I do Saturday? I don't remember. I can't remember what I did during the day Saturday. Probably nothing. But I did go to church Saturday night. And then yesterday, like I said, was out with the girls. And I really enjoyed my time with them. I just love being with my girls. I love being with my kids. I just want to do it more and more and more. And of course, my daughters both said it's going to be so much better once you have your car, because then you're going to have a lot more freedom. You'll be able to come see the kids whenever you want. During the day, even go, the babysitter's here, but if you want to come and grab one of the boys or pick up one of the kids from school after they get out or whatever. Like they have half a days this week for Halloween, and I have no car. Because if I had a car, I'd go pick them up after they got out of school and bring them back here instead of having the babysitter watch all 4 of them. But I didn't walk today because I've been busy, and now it's afternoon, and I just was going to. I got dressed and then said, I still may walk later on if it doesn't rain. Tomorrow's 100% chance of rain, and then rain the rest of the week, so I don't know what we'll do. Anyway, I wanted to pop in and show you that I'm not doing so bad today or yesterday, but a couple days prior to that, I had some really, really rough days. Crying, yelling out to God. And so then I listened to another sermon on how we're not supposed to do that. So I'm really trying my hardest not to do that. We'll see how good that works out, right? So I hope this finds all of you a little bit better. From what last time I watched, I mean, not all of you. I don't watch all of your vlogs, by the way. I'm sorry. But a couple of you that I do watch, life goes on. I'm going to be 60 in in December. 60. That's really old. 60. I'm like, how can I possibly be 60? And my daughters don't help when they say, Mom, you do not look 60. Of course, they're my daughters and they're biased, but that's what they say to me. They said it yesterday because I said, guys, I really need to think about going gray. I'm tired of doing this crap with my hair. I got this close to ordering a wig online the other night. A gray wig, a real cute, but so I could start wearing it off and on just to get myself used to seeing myself gray and my family, and maybe just going out with it on. And then I talked myself out of it. But my girls are like, no, 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 no. They keep telling me not to. And I'm like, well, then you come and color my flippin' hair every couple weeks. I said, guys, I'm 60. I can go gray now. And Yuda even told me not to. She's completely gray. She had let herself go gray, and she's 60, gonna be 63. And she went back to blonde. She has blonde and gray now. She's not all gray, and it did make her look younger. I will say, taking all the gray out made her look younger. And she goes, even me, I couldn't go completely gray. I looked way too old. Another problem, right? Just wish I could just do it and get it over with. Well, I'm gonna go get something lunch, and I'll check in with you guys later. Oh, need to go see my mom today because I was so busy. I was supposed to go yesterday, but clearly didn't get to see her yesterday, so I have to go later on this afternoon, evening, whenever Sid gets home. Ciao. Well, just an update. I'm rushing to the emergency room. I got a call from my mother's facility that she took a pretty bad fall. 2 black eyes, laceration across her nose, bloody nose, bruising, other than the black eyes. Guess that's bruising. So I'm rushing to the emergency room to be with her. They've already rushed her there. I don't know if they rushed her. He said she wasn't complaining of any other problems, but she must have taken a pretty bad fall. So, praise God I'm able to do this, because I'm the only one there for her. My husband and I did more in the room, and then had gone out to a store and got a new lamp. We're looking at rugs, and then on our way home I get the call. So I dropped him off and I'm going. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know what happens. Okay, there's my mom. Say hi, Mom. Say hi. That's you. We're sitting here waiting. Probably gonna wait for a very long time. Morning. It's Tuesday, the 30th. So, my mom was not as bad as they had made out on the phone. I mean, yes, and she's probably even going to be more bruised today. This one eye was really starting to bruise. You probably couldn't see in the video because it's too far away. By the time I got her home, this eye was starting to redden up. She's a little cut here, some bruising here. They did do a CAT scan on her because of her age and that she's on blood thinners. She was presenting perfectly fine. If anything, she was more alert than ever. When I showed up, I came around the corner and touched her shoulder, she immediately started bawling. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I was hoping somebody would come. You would come and somebody would call you. And I said, of course I'm here, Mom. So we sat there until I got there at 4. She had been there probably an hour before that. by the time I got the call and got there. And we didn't leave there till 7:30. So by the time I got home, it was close to 9. But I was okay. I handled it. But the weird thing is, my sleep was bad. I woke up many, many times feeling anxious, off kilter, just not right. So I'm pretty tired today. Did more than usual. I mean, I worked on the room. I told you I put those cubbies together, hammering, screwing, then went shopping, and then had to spend all that time at the ER. So I'm grateful that I was allowed to do those things, that I was able to be there for her, but it's another day. Today, I thought today was going to be 100% rain. Today is 0% rain, and it's actually looked like it may be sunny. It won't be warm, but sunny, so I'm going to walk today because I haven't walked the last couple days. And then there's rain the rest of the week. So that's my plans for today. I don't know what else I can add. I hate when I get these sleep patterns that are just so horrible and scary. But like I said, I was able to get what I needed to get done yesterday. I was able to get to the hospital. I mean, I know some of you couldn't have even done that at all. So I'm grateful. I just wish that I could get the last bit of this garbage out of me. I don't know. So that's it. I'm not gonna add any more to this day. I'm gonna just go ahead and download this now. I appreciate your prayers. You know I'm always praying for all of you. And I do appreciate the prayers. Well, something that just popped in my mind. First of all, you probably noticed that my voice has been getting lower and lower, especially in the morning. And this side of my throat has been getting sore since Sunday. So yes, Sunday and yesterday, right-sided irritation. And like, it feels like something's swollen in there. I looked down there, I didn't see anything, but my throat always looks horrible. Told you, my throat always looks, it's cobblestone red, maybe Coxsackie. Anyway, so that's something that's been going on my throat. But something completely unrelated. When we were out to lunch the other day, my younger daughter and I discussed the situation with Facebook and her politics, my politics, and how I ended up inadvertently blocking her, and I didn't mean to, and she was making a good point. You know, you don't sway people in your direction by badgering them. And I agree. I don't badger anyone. You know, she goes, people get swayed by watching, and I interrupted her and I said, by the way you live. And she goes, exactly. And I said, because when I was a nurse, I was constantly being asked by patients, what made me so happy? Why was I such a, believe it or not, yes, such a happy, cheerful, upbeat nurse out of the nurses they had? They always looked forward for me coming in. And I always had the same answer. Jesus Christ is in my heart. He's in my heart, and that's what and he comes out of me like that. And so I had such opportunities to witness constantly. I had a patient, I wasn't supposed to ever accept gifts, but I did because a patient had gone out and bought me a Star of David because I was telling them how as a Christian, we love the Jewish nation. We love the Jewish people. They are God's chosen people. So went out and bought me a solid gold. I have it up in my jewelry box. Star of David. Another family taking care of their mother. She was basically just at that point kind of not hospice, but we don't call it hospice in the hospital, but just what's the term? I can't remember, brain fart. But we just giving her care. We weren't intervening in any way. And she was a born-again Christian. Her family was Christians. And so I had a lot of opportunity to talk with this family whenever I was in there. And I ended up having to do post-mortem care on her. Was she my first patient I had ever do that? No, she was not my first patient. Yeah, that's fun as a nurse, post-mortem care. You don't want to ever have to do that. But she had worn this gold necklace, gold cross. They gave it to me. And I refused it. I kept saying, no, it was your mother's. No. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Incorrect. One of the daughters had the gold necklace. In this story, it was so long ago. Anyways, somebody was wearing the gold cross necklace. And when their mother passed, they gave it to me. And they forced it on me. No, you must take this. So I took it. Anyways, my point is, I was living a life that people were drawn to. I'm not now. People aren't looking at me going, hey, something special about you. Yeah, there's something special about me. I'm sicker than a dog. You want some of this? You want a piece of this? And that's frustrating to me. Because I'm not being a witness to people. People are not looking at me and saying, I want what she has. Are you? Think about it. Are you? I know some of you definitely are. Well, the words that come out of our mouth is different than our actions, actually. I could talk for hours and hours and hours, but when I'm living a certain way, and even, I've heard this preaching many times, when you're going through horrible times, people are watching to see how you react. I'm sorry. I'm not doing good. I'm not getting out of bed and jumping through hoops and just pushing through. Well, I do push through, but not to the point that people are like, wow, I know she's really sick and look at her. As a matter of fact, in the ER last night, there was a nurse clearly going through chemo, completely bald, had one of those little cappies on, no eyebrows, no eyelashes. Unless she had alopecia. She was a young girl nurse. So either she's going through chemo or she had alopecia. But whatever the case be, I was assuming she was going through chemo and working in the ER. That's a testimony. That's a testimony. Was to me. God bless you. You're probably going through the hardest time of your life and you're still keeping down your job. So that's why I keep trying to push. Keep trying to push. Hoping that one day it's just going to disappear. All right, guys. I love you all. Praying for you. Praying for God's return. Jesus' return. Take care, and God willing, we'll be back at it another time. Bye.